stuffed shells, and we are serving them with our tomato sauce. And the recipe for that tomato sauce will be at the end of this video, so make sure you stay put till the end, because that sauce, it's so rich. It's full of ground beef and chunks of Italian sausage, and it makes this recipe truly complete. Welcome to V's Cooking with Love channel. What a recipe today again. It's a staple of the kitchen, isn't it? So let's cook. With all these ingredients, you can't go wrong. Make sure you are using good ricotta cheese and also a good type of shells. They will a little bit help with that recipe as well, and of course our sauce. So I will walk you through all the ingredients like we always do. And while we will be preparing our shells, in the meantime, you want to get going on the water to cook your shells. Of course, you want to have it salted because it will take a while. And we are using 3 eggs, whole eggs, and I have to show you something. Every morning when I go to check my eggs, I have few nesting boxes, but you see, this is the surprise every morning I get. So we'll beat up our eggs a little bit before we add to a dish. You want to work with some kind of little bit bigger bowl for all the ingredients again. Also a couple tablespoons fresh chopped Italian parsley, the fresh flat leaf parsley. Make sure that's what it is. And we are using 3 cups of ricotta cheese. Like I said, make sure it's a good ricotta cheese, and make sure that your dish is big enough to handle all the ingredients. We are adding to that also half a pound of mozzarella cheese and our chopped up parsley at this point. And also we will add a little bit of salt and pepper just to taste. The cheese has a lot of salt already, so keep that in mind. Our sauce also has some salt, so you probably don't want to overdo it. And we'll mix all the ingredients. It will be very gooey consistency. If you would like to, you don't have to. I like to add additional ingredient to that, but I think it's also nice to have it. You're gonna have 3 different cheeses here because also I add some Parmesan cheese to it, freshly grated. Again, make sure it's not one of the ones that comes out of the box. You can't compare it. About 1/3 of a cup or so. And once it's all mixed up, it's a wonderful mix already, isn't it? Just combine all the ingredients really good. That's all. And here is our sauce. You will need about 4 or 5 cups at least of that tomato sauce, and it is very delicious. I hope you watched that video maybe already. We'll start with our baking dish. It's a 9 by 13 inches, and on the bottom of the dish you want to put about a half a cup of that tomato sauce just to coat it before we will start adding our shells that they are filled with the fillings, just like so. And once you have the bottom covered, we'll start filling our shells that you hopefully already cooked. If not, make sure you just cook that pound of jumbo shells and you let them cool off a little bit after when they are done, just so they are easy enough to handle. If they are sticking, you can add a little bit of olive oil drizzle on top of them, and that way they won't stick. But we are filling our shells, and I like to fill up in a jumbo way of filling. Can you tell that? With the filling consistency there, because I like them big and nice and stuffy. Once they are all filled up, we will cover them with our tomato sauce, and you will have those nice chunks of sausage pile up on top of it too. So yes, just cover whole thing with that nice tomato sauce. This tomato sauce, actually my husband loves to make it, and we make a lot of it because we make spaghetti out of it, we make these shells out of it, we even use for our pizza. And it's nice to have that sauce because you can freeze it in containers and you have it ready for an easy, quick meal. Depends on what you want to do with it. So keep that in mind and check out that sauce recipe. We always make it double because that way we come up with a whole bunch of frozen sauce in our refrigerator, and it's nice and convenient. And when our shells are covered, you will need a little bit additional Parmesan cheese on top of it and make it nice and heavy coating. You will need maybe another 1/3 of a cup or so, depends on how heavy you would like to go. My husband calls it make it snow. And it kind of looks that way, doesn't it? And when the cheese is all in, yep, like that, we will cover the dish with aluminum foil. And once it's ready, of course, we are baking it. We are going to the oven for about 20 minutes on 350 Fahrenheit, 175 Celsius. And if your sauce is cold, you might want to add additional 5 minutes or so. And because it will need that extra minutes, a few minutes to reheat it. And you see it's nice and bubbly, and we are ready. It's ready to come out, and it is yummy and yummy and yummy. You have to try these shells because you will make them again and again. They are really not cheated. All those ingredients are nice and heavy meal that it will go a long way. Sometimes we even make double recipe of these shells because they are really easy to reheat again. And you can have more meals again while you're doing it. It's easier to do it for a few more meals, and you have the convenience of having that ready for the next day as well. And it's for holidays, and I think everybody loves that kind of food, doesn't it? We really are in the international kitchen in this world because these shells are part of our cuisine quite often. And our whole family enjoys them too. Look at this. I know you will try it. It smells of it in the house again with all these ingredients. Oh, it's truly amazing too. And wait when you try the sauce with that filling of those shells. I hope you will like it. And wait, because there's still something else we have to do here to make it even more loving. We are not done. We're almost there, but we are not done. Look at this. You see those chunks of sausage? Oh, truly, truly delicious. So on top of this, I would highly recommend if you could add some additional Parmesan cheese, because it will really bring up additional flavor. If you wanted to, you can also add additional some fresh basil or parsley. And now we are ready to serve. Here is your stuffed shells with our special tomato sauce. Don't forget to click on the link at the end to get the recipe for that sauce as well. And here you have it. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.